What up, y'all? T-Biz here, and I finally got my Gwar figures in. This video might be a little rickety, but hey, that's true T-Biz fashion anyways. Yeah, we got all our Gwar figures in from Trick or Treat Studios. They started shipping, I guess, a week or two ago. And I'm supposed to get some more Motu stuff in today, but it got hijacked by the mail carrier somehow, so I'm missing some stuff. But as I was missing stuff, I was calling the post office lady. This really nice lady I was talking to helped me out. And I go to the front door. I'm like, oh, there is a package, but it's not the one I was waiting for from BBTS. It's the one from Trick or Treat Studios, so freaking rad. Or freaking, or from Gwar or whatever. But yeah, because I ordered these direct from Gwar, I guess, but via Trick or Treat Studios. We've got our Gwar action figures. These are gonna be awesome, dude. Hold on, let me come back a little bit. There we go. Awesome. So we got the Berserker Blothar right here. These are like about 5 inches or so, maybe, I think. They might scale well with He-Man. I would suppose so. Anyways, yeah, the Berserker Blothar. That's freaking rad. The original Beefcake, actually. And the Berserker Blothar, summoned from the depths of the Scumdog's distant past. This behemoth has taken on the mantle of Gwar's lead singer. So unite the Scumdogs of the universe. Yeah, this is awesome. Collect them all to summon Oderus Urungus. The intergalactic barbarian Oderus Urungus has been spread across the universe. You must collect all 5 members of Gwar and the collector's case. Oh, and the collector's case to assemble Oderus. Each sold separately. So I didn't know they were going to make a collector's case. That's kind of cool. Might have to get that. Oof. And here's Balsac, the Jaws of Death. I believe this might be my buddy Brian's favorite member of Gwar. And it looks like they have hair, too, and stuff. So we're going to have like kind of like soft goods, I guess, or whatever. Anyways, Balsac, the Jaws of Death, the elder statesman of the group. He's like, well, yeah, OG or whatever. He doesn't say much, but when he does, it's not much. Oh, yeah, and he plays guitar. So there you go. That's freaking rad. There you go. Pit Records, Slay Pit Studios, man, or Slay Pit. That's freaking rad, man. That is cool, man. Awesome, awesome stuff. Here's some more info on people responsible for bringing you this joy and mayhem and destruction. And here we have Jizmak the Gusha. That's freaking rad. Jizmak the Gusha. Dog-headed Jizmak is the most obnoxious warrior and delights in the pounding of all things, including himself. Hails from the wide world of sports. That's funny. What kind of sports? So blood sports or water sports? Anyways, but yeah. Didn't one of the original Gwar drummers used to be in Hammers of Misfortune? I always thought that was a thing or something. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Anyways, here's Pustulus Maximus. Freaking rad. This is cool. Pustulus Maximus, member of the Maximus clan, to take up the axe and fight in the name of Gwar. So there you go. That's awesome. Freaking cool, man. Collect them all. And last but not least, we got Beefcake the Mighty, which I always thought Beefcake reminded me of like a muscle guy, like the Mattel muscles. It already reminded me of like a Kanika Man or muscle guy. But anyways, Beefcake the Mighty. Here we go, Beefcake the Mighty. It takes immeasurable mass to hold down the incredibly heavy bottom end of Gwar. Luckily, there is Beefcake, the heaviest of the heavy metal bases. So that's cool. That's freaking rad, man. Awesome, awesome stuff, dude. This is cool. And last but not least, we've got our, well, I guess second to last but not least, we got our Gwar Spew Tank, which is slime. And you can see some Oderus in there. That's freaking rad. Rip Dave Brocky, man. He's one of my favorite singers of all time, man. Next to, I guess you could say, every single member of Kiss. And who was the singer from, God dang it, Lunatics, man. She's another good singer too, man. Let me see. Oh, rad. This is freaking awesome. Spew Tank. This canister contains the final piece to summon Oderus Urungus. The intergalactic barbarian Oderus Urungus has been spread across the universe. Now you must collect all 5 Gwar, blah, 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 and the Spew Tank, blah, 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 and assemble. Okay, there you go. That's freaking cool. Awesome, awesome stuff. Hopefully this slime is good and it's not going to be bad. But that's crazy. You can see Oderus in there. That's freaking rad. You can kind of see him. Look. That's rad. That's freaking cool, man. That would have creeped me out as a little kid or whatever. Little boy or whatever. But, man, this is awesome. This is a hoot. This is a treat. It's a great day. I'm off tomorrow, so it's awesome. This is a great way to start off one day off. And then I got 2 days to go back to work, and then I'm on vacation. So, woo. And then I think we got a poster in here too. So let's try to check that out a bit. See what this looks like. See if we don't destroy it. Give me a second, y'all. A little dead air here, and then we'll try to pop this thing out. See what, because this is the all in, and it was supposed to come with a poster. So here we go. All right. This is gonna be dope. Hold on. Let me move all this crap out the way. These figures, and we'll get this going. Let's split this poster because I want to check it out. I haven't hung up any posters in forever since I live in an apartment. But yeah, sorry guys. We will get to the figures soon, but I want to check out this poster. All right, hold on. It's gonna be hard to see because I'm. Oh, that's rad. That's freaking cool. That's a badass poster. That's freaking dope. Oh, and then a poster of the figures on the back. Like an advertisement. That's freaking dope, man. That is cool. That is awesome. Hell yeah. That's rad. All right, now I'm going to shut up and we're going to get to ripping open these figures. Yeah, now we're going to start ripping into these figures. We're going to check out Pustulus first. That's going to be freaking rad. And there's some more look at the packaging and stuff. Pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's get over all the BS and start checking out some figs. Oh man, we got rubber bands in here, so we got to get the rubber bands too. Alrighty, also here's Pustulus Maximus. Comes with weapons, the sword, very Gwar-esque. That's freaking rad. Just looks like one of their giant foam swords. That's freaking rad. And the spear chunking, and his axe. That's freaking rad, man. That is dope. That is super dope. Whammy bar and everything. That's freaking cool, man. Awesome. It's got little soft goods. Oh, elastic strap. So that's awesome. Cool. I want to be careful with that. But here's a closer look. Sculpt's cool. Paint's cool. That's freaking rad. I got holes at the bottom of the heels of the feet for pegs for stands. So that's freaking awesome. Blood splatter in true Gwar fashion. All along the legs and stuff. That is freaking cool. And let's check his articulation. His arms move. No waist. His head can twist a little bit. His legs seem to be like on some kind of ball joint or whatever. Some kind of maybe T-joint. But yeah, they can move. So he can run. They can go out. And stuff like that. That's freaking cool, dude. That is awesome. So no waist or nothing like that. But still, that's freaking rad. Look at the back of the figure. All that hair. Bone. That's freaking rad, these skulls. That's freaking awesome, dude. That's freaking badass. We got to get him with his axe. That's freaking cool. This is rad. These are freaking dope. They're so awesome. Let me see. Give him the sword. There you go. That's freaking great. So you can have a sword or a spear. So yeah, you can have either one. So that's cool. That is freaking cool. That is awesome. Oh, and I think there might be, oh yeah, there's a cut in the arm. So that's cool. So he does have a cut there and a cut there, but I don't see any cuts elsewhere on the legs or anything like that. That's freaking cool, man. Once again, closer look. That's freaking rad. That's awesome. Sculpting's pretty good. Pretty freaking good. I'm digging it, man. Gwar, actually, you can have these guys hang out with their He-Man figures and stuff. Come terrorize Eternia or whatever, dude. Terrorize anybody. That's freaking awesome. There you have him holding his guitar. That's freaking rad. That is so cool. That skull's cool right there, too. Middle of his chest. That's freaking dope, man. That is super dope. That's freaking rad. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out more of these figures. I forgot to mention we get our Oderus parts. So we have a leg right here. Here's a leg. So we'll unwrap that later. We got Jizmak, the Gusha, open. And he comes with Oderus' pauldrons and his sword. That sword is dope. That's awesome. That's freaking cool. And then he comes with giant hammer. That's freaking cool. That's awesome. And he comes with 2 drumsticks. So that's freaking rad. That is awesome. Maybe they're like the head drumsticks. No, I'm kidding. They're not. They're probably not. Anyways, take a closer look. I don't think his jaw moves or anything like that. But yeah, there you go. Oh, man, who else is here? Jeez. Come on, guys. chihuahuas. Anyways, taking a closer look. It's freaking crazy. I like this skull right there on this pauldron. That's freaking rad. That's crazy. He's got a lot of spikes. Got this bone back here. I don't know what this bone's for, if it's for him to beat the crap out of somebody with or whatever. Cool little loincloth on his butt. Looks like a tiger stripe almost or something. That's freaking cool. So, like, got some soft goods. That's rad. He's just all sinewy. Like, that's crazy. It's like a sinewy dog man or whatever. I don't know, with the extra jaw attached to him. Or I guess this is like some skull from some creature or whatever. That is rad. That is awesome. And I was fortunate enough to see Gwar twice back in the day in the mid-90s with Oderus singing it. I saw Gwar with X-Cops and Gwar by themselves when they were when Bill Clinton was in office or whatever. So they got to kill Bill Clinton on stage, and they had a whole Tomb Raider theme for their show, which is pretty funny. Because Laura Croft-esque chick, I think she might have been blonde, but yeah, they cut up her boobies and stuff. That's freaking rad, man. So we got the drummer, we got the guitarist. That's freaking rad. That is cool. It's cool if they kept it going and did more like old school versions of Gwar and stuff like that. That'd be rad. Different versions. That'd be freaking dope. But anyways, once again, same articulation we got. Oh, that belt's cool too, that little one-eyed guy. And arm articulation, let's see. Yeah, so arm does move. So there you go. It's hindered by this pauldron. And then he's got a wrist cut. So yeah. So that's cool. He's got a wrist cut. Different cuts for different characters. So yeah. But once again, the sculpting's pretty rad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all, man. That's cool. That's cool. Let's get his drumstick back in his hand. That's freaking... He's holding him a little loose. He's playing a little jazzy. Little jazzy. As far as articulation goes, it seems like Jizmak has the least. So next up, we're going to go for Blothar. Let's rip this guy up. Next is Blothar. He comes with one of Oderus' arms. So there you go. One of his freaking arms. And he comes with the sword. This cool sword. That's freaking rad. Remember the guys that would be up late at night, like a home shopping thing, and they'd be selling knives? Like two white trash guys? This is what I feel like. Look at this sword right here. You're going to want this sword. This is a ideal replica of Gwar. Like, I don't know. Anyways, Gwar weaponry. Anyways, here's his shield. That's freaking awesome. Love the sculpt on this. That's freaking cool. Looks like it's glued. That handle's glued a little bit, but yeah. Want to be careful with this stuff because you don't know. I've had some Trick or Treat Studio stuff in the past, but we don't know how this. You got to always be careful with new figs. Here's Blothar. He's got his teats. These are articulated, it seems like, or just kind of hanging there. I don't know. Oh, they're hanging right there. That's funny. They're just kind of hanging there. That's freaking rad. It's like the opposite of the cuttlefish of Cthulhu. But I saw Gwar on the World Maggot Tour. That was the theme for that one. They had the big world maggot underneath the drums back in the day. That's freaking rad. He's awesome. Look at all the scars and stuff. That's freaking rad. He's like got the cloven hoof or whatever, or the hooves. That is cool, man. I like his sculpting. That's freaking rad. Let's see what articulation he has. His legs can go out a little bit, side to side, back and forth and all that. I don't know if he's got any cuts on his arms. He can move them. And let's see if he's just got wrist, just a wrist cut. So yeah, there you go, wrist cut. He can move his head a bit. So there you go. That's rad. That's freaking cool. He's ugly. It's only have you been watching the Ed Gein show on Netflix? I don't know. It's weird. I feel like they took a lot of liberties. But it's got to be entertaining. It's got to be like a show, so it kind of makes sense if they take some liberties and make up some crap that probably didn't happen. But, yeah. That's freaking awesome. He might be my favorite out of all these. He's pretty dope, man. All this cool armor and stuff, or these chains. It's like chainmail. That's freaking rad. His udders or whatever. You don't know what the hell is going on, man. That's crazy. A little bit of fur for soft goods. That's freaking rad. He's rad. That is a cool-ass figure. That is rad. Super rad. got his nipples. This is freaking cool. And once again, they know that people are going to need stands for these, so that's cool, man. So they put holes at the bottom of the feet for pegs for stands. That's awesome. That's freaking cool. That's rad. Decided not to give Blothar a shield. Like you can, I mean, just take it off because it's going to make him really top heavy for standing. Just to let you know. So yeah, we're gonna leave that shield off for now, so he can just hang out. And next up is Balsac, man. Balsac, we got one of his legs, Oderus's legs. So there you go with the fishnets. That's freaking rad. That's awesome. And what does he come with? He comes with an axe. So yeah, he's a lead axe man or whatever. But yeah, he's got the axe. That's freaking cool. And then he's got his axe. So there you go. That's freaking dope. Take a closer look at him. That's freaking rad. You can't even see like his face. It's just the jaws of death. That's freaking rad. You don't see nothing. It's just, and this has got like a spring load. That's freaking cool, man. With some hair. Reminds me of, remember the Todd McFarlane Kiss figures that had the hair, and the Mego dolls, which I still have two Kiss Mego dolls. I like the armor. It's all lava armors and lava hoof legs. That's freaking cool. And no cuts on the legs, but his legs can go forward and backward, and his legs can go out or side to side or whatever, and out or whatever you want to say. You know, he can almost do splitsies, but he's got his Balsac hanging out there. That's freaking rad. He's got a cut, it looks like, on his forearm. So there you go. So he can hold his axe. Makes sense that the guitarists have cuts on their forearms. So that's in between their forearms. That's freaking rad. That is awesome. That is cool. He must work out. But yeah, I love the sculpting though. It's freaking rad. It almost reminds you like some Simon Bisley stuff or whatever. Like, that's freaking rad. And he's got the spring-loaded jaw. That's awesome. That is so freaking cool, man. These are rad. These are freaking awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get his axe on him. Once again, rest in peace, Ace Frehley, man. He died this month, man. That sucks. But anyways, yeah. That's freaking awesome. Because the original Gwar is Kiss. So, yeah. Maybe not. Or Alice Cooper. Who knows? But anyways. That's freaking rad. That is so cool. These are rad. Just ready to jam, dude. Just ready to freaking jam. That is awesome. That is so rad. So rad. Let's go ahead and get our good old Beefcake the Mighty open. And Beefcake comes with Oderus's other arm. So there you go. That's freaking rad. And it is also my common-law stepdaughter's birthday today. She is 27 years old, so give it up for Tay-Tay. She's 27 years old today. And she's 1 year younger than my toy buddy and all-time, one of my besties, Overlord Productions, who's getting these figures too. And she's also the parent to my two awesome grandbabies. So yeah, that's rad. Happy birthday to her today. But anyways, shut the hell up, and here's Beefcake. He looks rad. It's hard to say who's my favorite, but these are all awesome. These are all freaking awesome. So far, I like Blothar. Balzac's rad, but man, Beefcake looks pretty gnarly. Here's his sword. That's freaking rad. Can't wait for these guys to fight with my Motu guys. It's gonna be so awesome. And then, or any of your 5-point guys. You could have your Danzig figures from Super 7 and stuff do that too. Here's his base. That's freaking rad. That's an awesome ass base. And here's a closer look. See, he always looks like a muscle man, like one of the muscles. That's freaking rad. But the OG Beefcake is Blothar, so yeah, this is a different Beefcake, but it is Beefcake, so yeah. Just like there's been different Spacemans for, you know, and different Catmans for Kiss. So there you go. His head can turn. He's got the forearm cut. There you go. His legs can go out a little bit. He can run. He's got blood splatters all over his legs. That's freaking cool, man. That is awesome. Freaking super, super sweet. And he's got furry soft goods. So yeah, there you go. That's awesome on his back. Makes you think when, I don't know, one of my favorite Gwar songs is Cool Place to Park. I love that song so much. And that's the Blothar, when he was Beefcake, sings that song. So yeah. So there you go. Tell me if I'm wrong. But anyways, yeah, I could be wrong. I could always be wrong about a lot of things, but usually I'm pretty right. But yeah, let's get his guitar on. carefully. Because I should have them being warriors and fighting, but man, right now we got to have them rock. They're going to have to just rock out, dude. That's freaking dope. Holy crap. That's badass. See, I could have just done this review at my apartment, but man, I'm at my mother-in-law's, and it's like, dude, might as well just bust them out here because I'm too excited to get these figures. They're freaking rad. That is so badass. That is so freaking badass, dude. Gwar. That's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome as hell. That's freaking dope, dude. F this place. It's all. That is rad. So rad. You got weapons and everything. And now we got to get our Oderus together for the finale. So here's his leg. One of his legs. So there you go. That's rad. That's awesome. Let's see what else we got. Man, this is like the longest video ever. Like some people are gonna be like, this video is too goddamn long. It might just be, but hell, it's Gwar, dude. It's not like it's gonna be like, oh, I got some Gwar figures. Want to take a quick look? Here you go. There they are. You know, I'm not gonna do that shit. No, hells to the no. It is Gwar, man. We must cherish and honor, pay respects and love to the mighty Gwar. And yeah, here's his other arm. So we got it totally. You put it together. Like that's freaking rad. That is awesome. God, rip Dave Brocky, man. Rip. He is a hero of rock. Punk, thrash, hardcore, whatever you want to call it, metal. He's all that, man. All that in a bag of chips. Well, what's your favorite Gwar album? Mine is Scumdogs of the Universe, since that was like the first album that was introduced to me of them. And when I was a kid in like junior high and high school, I actually believed that they grinded up people in the meat grinder or whatever. Oh, and another funny thing too, when I was youngster in high school, like freshman in high school, my parents bought me Live from Antarctica on VHS video, and for Christmas, and I watched it with all my best friends in our living room. And my dad happened to be home that day and watched the video in its entirety with us. My dad's like an old school hippie. I mean, now he just looks like one of, another politician or whatever. But back in the day, he was a countrified hippie, Hispanic hippie. Anyways, but now he just looks like an old man. But anyways, anyhow, yeah, he just watched that whole thing with us, and I was surprised. I was really surprised he watched that video with us, because I was hoping he would go in his room, fall asleep, go watch golf, do something else. But no, he watched Live from Antarctica with us in all its glory. Oh, man, that's rad. That is cool. And then we have his sword and pauldrons. Man. You don't review Gwar. Gwar reviews you. You think it was Mondo or a Mezco figure like busting out, but no, it's Gwar. Here's his badass pauldrons. These are dope. That's going to be cool. Hell yeah. Hells yeah. And his sword. Dude, they need to make more Gwar characters. We need to get Techno Destructo and all that, man. That'd be freaking cool. I don't know if they have Sleazy P. Martini anymore, like Gwar Girl or any all those. Well, one of the Gwar girls they fired because she was just the one with fake boobs or whatever. She got fired, I think, because she was too much of a drunkard. Something like that. That is a freaking dope sword for Oderus. That's rad. It's got some runes. I wonder what it says, like... Looks like it says something gay. I don't know. Whatever. I have no idea what it says, but it looks like something, man. See if you can figure it out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to decipher it at some point. And then we have our slime, our spew tank. So we're gonna have to figure that out. And yeah, get Oderus together. We are breaking the seal. There we go. Oh man, this feels like some slime that's not gonna be good. I don't know, man. Might as well get a plate out or something, man. Oof. We got the spew tank out. We're gonna pour Oderus' torso and head out and see what we got. Hopefully this slime doesn't get all over the place. I won't. Oh man, this is not good slime. I might have to get rid of it. Holy shit. Oh man, hold on. Oof. All right, give me a second. Damn. I'm trying not to.
No, don't even dare. Don't even try not to.
Yeah, I'll be warned that.
Your ass up there doing some manual labor.
But this slime, yeah, it doesn't. It's not very good, so it gets whatever. I don't know. I haven't had good luck with slime. I had to get. Oderus he had slime all over him. He still might have some slime. I think I got most of it, but there's his pecker and his balls. And yeah, we just got to get him together now. But yeah, he looks cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't had good luck with slime, like as of like the last like decade. Got Oderus together. There's still some slime coming off him, but it's not getting on the table. I'm making sure it's not. And yeah.
I'm gonna go sit down.
Alrighty, he's freaking rad.
I'm gonna go lay down.
This is awesome.
I'm tired.
This is hella awesome.
Here.
Despite me making a mess in the kitchen, and I didn't ruin the sink. The slime doesn't stain anything, so you don't have to worry about that. The slime staining anything. But yeah, it's funny. He even has hair around the cuttlefish of Cthulhu, so that's freaking hilarious. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. But yeah, you'll have to probably run him under the sink, and he still has slime in his hair. It's crazy. It's got to dry and get kind of cakey. But other than that, man, he's rad. I think the pauldrons probably need to be glued on too, to be honest with you, once you get it together. But yeah, he's awesome. That's freaking rad. There's a cut on his wrist. On the wrist, so there you go. His legs moving, all that stuff, and the head can twist. That's freaking rad. That is so. Hold on. I'm almost done.
Picture of Lisa Taylor found it.
What, old picture?
Yeah, her and I, and that doll out there.
Wait,
that doll up there.
Let me see. All right, here we go.
You can't see it, huh?
Oh, that is old. Damn.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're done with this video. Once again, thanks for watching. Be careful with the slime. And yeah, don't make a mess. All right, y'all have a good one. Later.